Okay. So, what is one of the best memories that you have between us as friends?
Well, I will take a few keywords to summarize it as a whole. Number one for sure will be scouting. Number two will probably be rugby,
Oh, definitely.
and then number three will be housework. With related to carpe and all of that. Sports meet and all of that. So yeah, well,
The
when you
blue
go
color,
down,
the blue color
the,
influence is
the,
still there.
actually, see, you can see, right?
Exactly the wall.
Wherever
My
we go, bro,
goodness.
we are carpe forever,
Man,
man.
kohe gaya
Oh,
blue
yeah,
thi,
like,
you know.
I can't relate to that right now, but this one will always be there.
Exactly. Okay. All
Cool.
right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 24. This is the Becoming Show, and today we have a friend of mine who has quite genuinely been there since day one. Has been there throughout the core memories of my St. Thomas's prep times, and the core memory being scouting itself. Because we actually ended up our scouting career in school being him being the troop lead and me being his assistant to that. So yes, it was. This is the blueprint of a lot of things that eventually carried on to us. We did the same subjects for London A levels as well, even though we went to different schools. We
Yeah,
ended up going for the same classes, and here we are. So Aditya, how are you?
doing good, buddy. I mean, it has been a journey, of course, like when you told me about all those scouting days and all of that, like, it's like, so we were done. I mean, with the end of COVID only, we were done with prep, and it has been like 5 years since COVID as well. So, it's a big memory lane. But, like when you 20,
2021 November 8th was the day that we came back to school. I can remember,
yeah. So,
and
bro, that's pretty much the end of our schooling career in Feb, right? So,
exactly
like past that, it's almost like 5 years, and then
so
like
long.
super long time, and you can't comprehend that, but
But
it
I
has been
would
a journey.
I would say scouting definitely brought this different version to us. Like
Of course,
that first camp just changed us all. Like gave us a new
seriously, man,
perspective about
seriously,
life
of
and all.
course.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, normal school friends, you just go, you meet them in class and, do all this, like, stuff together and all. But then scouting camps and all of that, you go there, you cook together, you camp together, you sleep together. I mean, not in that way, but like, right? But like,
Because
we,
we like especially the 5 day camps, like not just
yeah,
the
man,
camp itself, the preparation to camp, like months of preparation, practicing the lashes, holding the
of
bamboo
course,
instructions, timing, and then the
yeah,
worst part of everything, the instructors just
of
kidding. We
course, man. I
love
was
them.
about to say that, bro, about to say that, but oh my God, bro. Let's not go to that side, like, but
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
okay, good. I mean,
but
I wouldn't. I actually, now that we are older and
yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
mature, I know that they did what they had to do because of
Of course, bro. I
for
mean,
good reasons.
actually, man, when I look back, like, I mean, at that time, yes, it was kind of,
If they were an absolute pain in the ass, yes,
yeah,
they
but
were.
then looking back, I think here we are, because of them, they are the ones who actually kept on, motivating us and, trying to get the best version of out of ourselves. So
Yeah, definitely.
now,
Not
as I said,
just
like,
the instructors, even the seniors that we had. Shout out
actually, like,
to people like Pankaja,
Pankaj, Rishi,
Risijay,
and all of
Sindhu,
them,
Ganan,
Sindhu and all of them. Yeah,
Rakib,
man.
all of them.
And still, like,
These guys,
it's the same scouting bond we have, wherever we go and all, we just, get to catch up and everything.
y- definitely. I have definitely missed out a lot of names. I'm gonna just try and figure out some more like Janit. My goodness, Janit was Janit, bro.
Yeah.
Janit was being the most
Sahiru,
sarcastic fellow. Sahiru, not Saniru. Why? Sorry,
Sahiru. Yeah.
Sahiru. Yes,
And
there was so many people that made that scout. Yes, these fellows were absolute pain in the asses to us at times.
I
Like
mean, no offense if they are listening, but I mean, we still love you guys. But like, just, if you talk about the version. ourselves back then, yes, you guys were annoying, but then right now, today,
Now
we are,
looking back at it, we know why
yes,
you have to do what you have to do.
yes, and we are super thankful. I mean, I personally am very thankful for them, like, and we still have that friendship. I meet Sairo, we both go to the same uni and all. We still catch up and everything. So, yeah, it has been a journey.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, we were not in the same classes in the very beginning. Like, not meaning, I think after grade 4 or 5 only, we actually got to know each other
Of
properly.
course, bro. I mean, this is the thing, like, the first core memory, honestly saying, I don't remember how we, our first
Wait,
interaction or anything.
what were your classes from grade 1, if you remember?
So I came in grade 2, so my grade 2 class was grade 2B. 3 also, I think it was 3A or 3B. And then 4,
I
5,
think you were
both.
3B, because I was
Yeah,
in 3A.
yeah. What was Miss Roshila's one? It was 3B, right? I can't
3B,
remember.
3B, yes,
3B,
yes, 3B,
3B.
because I
Yeah,
was in 3A. Yes, yes.
yeah. And then so 3B, and then 4, 5, both. I think I was in B class. Yeah, I think from grade 2 to 5, all that whole time I was in the B class. So yeah,
No, I think we did clubbing together also for
yeah,
like a
bro.
very
Oh
brief
yeah,
period.
but Masha, I think we were in some. I think we both were in same, not in same group, right? Like you were in Miss Rajanti's
Mhm.
gang, and like I
Yeah,
was
no, I
in
was in
Miss
the other pack. I was in the other
Miss
pack.
Nishanti's pack, right?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit, I was in Miss Rajanti's pack.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the thing, about me and like memories of us together. It's kind of vague if you take before grade 5,
It
but then
starts, I think
yeah,
mostly it starts in grade
in grade
6
6, yeah, with
after we
scouting
started
and all.
rugby.
Yeah, man. Yeah, honestly, I was getting there actually.
After we started rugby. But then I think majority of it actually start because
And bro, one more core memory, okay? Team House Brava.
I was going to say that, man. I
Yeah,
was
man.
gonna
I
say
know, I
that.
know, I know, I know, I
I
know, I
was
know, I know.
going
I
to
mean,
say
it
that.
just, I was about to come there. It happened somewhere down the line, but then it just clicked to me, and I mean, like, I couldn't keep it for myself. Like it was one of the best memories we have together. Bro. Late night
Were you
practices.
uh, were you in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? No, ne?
No, I was there, but then I had to drop out in the middle of it. But
Alright.
then, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so many. I think that the one that we came second place for, I can't remember which year exactly it
I
was.
think it was
The
2019.
I think
Maybe in grade
2019
9.
before
Yeah,
just
before
before
COVID, before
COVID.
COVID, just before COVID. And that was one of
The
the peak years
murder.
we
This
had.
was a thriller. This we did a thriller. We were the
Yeah,
only
it was
ones
a
to do a
thriller.
thriller.
Dude, it
I
was so
think
awesome, bro. It's just,
because practices started so it
yeah,
went
like
until so late.
yeah, bro, till 9, 10, okay? We were in prep all that time, and oh
Oh
my
my
god, bro.
goodness, my button phone. We started taking prank calls to every
Yeah,
person.
bro, either during in-house job practice or during scouting camp. Oh my god, bro. Dude, I think
Oh my
at that point,
goodness.
much I think that your numbers, blacklisted in so many places.
I think at one point my Mobitel SIM was banned
Yeah.
from Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and McDonald's because McDonald's used to be Sri Lanka
Yeah,
afterward.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, all
So
right,
I
good
think
stuff.
okay, out of everything we did together in scouting, okay, what's the one moment that actually stuck with you that you actually never spoke about to others, but it's just there in your mind?
Um, um, well, there are a lot of moments. I think if you take any campery,
Okay.
uh, it's really difficult for me to, just pinpoint and pick
I think one
one.
of the camps that we had the most fun was the camp in Guru, the especially that
Yeah,
woodcraft
but
trail.
unfortunately, I was not there, man. I was not there because I was abroad at that time.
Oh yes, I remember this. But I think
Yeah.
then we should give credit to the very first camp we all went to
The
Dumbala Surya.
Dumbalasuri, yeah, that was
Yes.
the first camp we. I mean, yeah, it was kind of messy for me, but actually I had my fun, but like,
Well,
let's not talk about that. Let's not talk
let's
about
not
that.
talk about that.
Let's not talk about that. Whatever in the history book, okay, let's not talk about that chapter. Or
Oh God.
but the worst thing happened in 2018 one Viharama Vegi. let's not talk about that. Never, okay? Like for sure, that is just something within the scouting group itself. We can remember, like we both have like core memories, but we don't want to talk about. Okay?
I mean, I can talk about certain things, but then some I can still remember that post-COVID, the one that happened right after COVID, we had a training camp in school where we were
Yeah,
literally sleeping in
that
on the tables, and
yeah.
I start one day like the instructors were like training us. Oh, this was for
I think this was a training
that
camp for us, the seniors.
the seniors and මට මතක නෑ, it was a shield.
Seniors and the peers, ne?
No, it was for the shield and the flag.
Oh shit, that was Mayor's flag. That was during COVID. No, not
Maize flag, yes.
during.
No,
That is before
that
COVID, bro.
no, but just after COVID, I remember
No.
because
The one we got our asses popped now.
no. This is the one that when we were asked to line up in front of the fortress building, and then after 30 minutes, I started crying, saying that I can't stand and wait.
Yeah, I
And then
know.
you
This
were
was
about
after
to
COVID.
start laughing next to me.
Oh,
This
yeah, bro, it was one of the most serious, man. And okay, so it was me, you, Anushka, who is Chanuka and
Chanuka,
Kitnune. Okay, so
yes.
you were crying, I was laughing, other three didn't know what to do. Okay, oh my god,
No, after
bro.
everything is done, okay? After everything is done, Aditya said, "Ado bum bum, adan nepa bum." I was like, dude, I can't stand for that long.
Oh my, bro. Oh my god,
Bro, it
bro.
was it was quite ridiculous what we used to do also, because at night, like the training went until very late, and then
Yeah, I mean it was. Yeah,
we
like
we went into the classroom next to the washroom, and then
yeah,
because
and
we
then,
can't
and then
sit on the
we were
ground because we didn't bring bags or anything, we didn't bring sleeping bags and stuff. So instead of
we were
sleeping
just
on the
sitting on the
ground,
tables.
we just laid tables. And I can remember Chanuka once he started sleeping on the chairs, and then bro woke up on the teacher's table.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Joker he
god,
was.
bro.
But again, shout out to all of them, the
Yeah,
fellows,
man.
especially our fellows who were there with us. Kitnula,
Of course,
Anishka,
Kitnula,
Chanuka, even Nidula.
Rushel.
I mean, Nidula was there
Yeah, even
on and
Nidula.
off.
Of course, bro. Even Nidula,
My
Chamidu,
goodness. Chamitu, Anishka, that's so all of us.
Rushel.
That yes, that group of people was where teamwork and my man managing skills came from Scouty, I should say, to be very
Same.
honest.
I do. Me too. And like,
Be-
my pressure handling, time management, and somewhat leadership and, collaboration and all of that. I mean, a lot of
Definitely.
things, bro. It is, I think scouting truly changed all of us for
Even
the better.
even this right now, being able, you
Yes.
remember whenever the seniors and the instructors be like, okay guys, your take over for at least 10 minutes, the seriousness that we had in ourselves,
My God, bro, the
it
most
only takes
difficult
10
and the
minutes and our
longest 10
voices are
minutes.
gone.
Same, man. Same.
We
Honestly, bro.
guys, for your information, we guys used to cook food for 75 people in one go. Yes, Aditya was in one group. Aditya was allocated to one patrol. Be in
Yeah,
one,
you were
but the word patrol, my goodness,
petrol.
Brice.
Bro, like the name petrol leader. Oh my
Yes,
God, bro. Like,
trauma at one
trauma,
point.
man. I think the best experience I had done with PL was during the 2019 campaign, one we had at Hindu College. Okay?
Oh my God.
The floods. Okay? The
Hey,
floods,
can
like,
you
late.
remember floods? Remember? I got constipated and then I had to come back home.
Yeah, I remember, I
No, the
remember.
best
Are
part
are
about
you
that
sick,
was
bro?
no, you was sick. The best part was
Yeah,
I
I
was
was sick,
getting
but
like full
I
feverish.
managed to.
When I went to the bed, this bugger was already sleeping across. I was like, what are you doing here?
I was like, what are you doing here, man? They were
Mama, it was
carrying
I
you,
fell
bro.
asleep. I
Anyway,
fell asleep, and then by the time I woke up, this bug had gone. I went home, came back. I mean, low key, I
uh,
can. Yes. This is the one that we couldn't build. We had a gate, but we put too much effort. I'm just saying. I'm just saying
yeah,
it. I'm not saying that we did, but I'm just saying we just put too much effort onto the kitchen structure that year. Because the gate
yeah.
structure was not the greatest. Because you remember the one that we pulled off in Dumbalasur
Dumal,
here
that was
was
massive, bro. That was
my
massive.
goodness.
Damn, that is so.
The two boxes and
Yeah,
the tower.
and the tower. Damn, bro.
What good times, man. What
Of
good
course, man.
times.
Man, 2019
Genuine.
camp was one of the best camp I personally had, the late
Oh,
nights,
Madakala.
and then the last
Ara.
night, Hari, that we just came to the campsite. It was just us, our gang, okay? We were talking about horror stories all night.
Oh,
Damn,
yes, yes. I can
bro.
remember we were walking around the whole
Yeah,
ground.
man. Hari, it was around 2 a.m., bro. Oh my
2 a.m.
God.
We got invitation from St. Thomas's College. We went to that side and
Yeah,
we
and
stayed
yeah, we
also for
happy
some.
set with the idea.
Hmm. I can
Bro.
remember. I can again. This is one of those times that when the seniors were nice to us, they were like,
Yeah.
they got
They got
pizza, they
pizzas
got
for us.
pizza. Yes, yes, pizzas.
Abhi
My
abhi getting
goodness.
tonight, abhi 5 o'clock we were up and abhi getting barangi take about a torch check down and then we were like, who's that? And then about a pizza boxes there, cake and all is in the last there. Oh my god. First
Our
we could
class
believe it because.
because what happened that camp was so funny because it started
I think it
raining and
was,
then
yeah, I think that's what made the camp super memorable. Because it changed the
exactly
entire camp dynamic, right?
because in
Otherwise, it
Hindu
would have been
college
the
the exactly මුළු ground එකම කෙලින්ම it became a කුඹුර and then
Shroud, well, like, just so I remember the first day we went, we were pitching the tents and the tower and the kitchen. I think we only had to put the tarp. Okay, so while we were putting the tarp, it just started raining. Luckily, like since we had pitched all the items there, okay, so all the Mallis and them they were in the tents, okay, and all the seniors and the instructors we were into the kitchen, okay, and like
yes
it
yes
started
and
raining at
then
around three
kapata
o'clock.
and then
Three
one of the
o'clock.
mallis are
Oh,
like අයියේ වෙන්න යටින් වතුර එනවා
Shroud.
බලද්දි
Okay, අනිත් එක මල්ලි අයියේ මෙතන උඩින් වතුර එනවා. Okay.
and then we knew it was going to be screwed
Yo, Shroud. And the
we had to
Abhithyan
save our
Balangina,
bags
we
and
were just,
stuff instead
yeah, and then we were just watching Hari then nowadays, okay, 3 o'clock became 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock became 5 o'clock. Ultimately, I think it went all the way to 8 o'clock. It was just
it
raining non-stop.
it went
And then,
non-stop. It came to a point where we were the ones who had caps and raincoats. We went on to finish the structures. The others carried
yeah,
the bags into the classrooms. I
classrooms,
can
yeah.
still remember this classroom scene.
There were,
It
although
was
it was
like
just, I think it was just the classroom was probably around like 200 square feet or something, right? And like there
probably
were 40 of
dude
us.
at at night at night. The whole building, the classrooms were like a morgue because it was just dead.
God, man.
It was like dead people just sleeping,
Of
just in
course,
sleeping bag.
bro.
And us because we are one of the
We were
senior
up,
people.
we were up 24/7, so we saw everything.
Whenever if like we went to sleep on like okay if I'm going to sleep from this time to this time umba herla hitapa and then I go to
God,
sleep then so that you can stay awake. That was the
yeah,
plan.
dude,
Okay, we
but
had
it
to
was,
watch out for our items. We had so many things. My
God,
goodness.
and it was, and then early morning we wake up, we cook, and then we go back to the campsite. So we managed to cook, I think there was a sort of a corridor parallel adjoining the
Hmm.
classroom. So we used to cook there, and then after we are done with cooking, we need to clean
No,
them, and
that
then
camper we didn't cook much, because of the whole rain situation.
yeah.
The parents
Sure.
decided to pool
Actually,
together.
yeah, but because we couldn't cook, actually,
Exactly. We had no
we
place
couldn't
නැත්නම්
cook,
ඉතින්
and then
අපි කුක් කරන්න ගියොත් හින්දු කොලෙජ් එක ගිනි තියලා තමයි එන්නේ.
Siravad actually. අර මට ආස්සේ හරිද? Oh my
My
god.
goodness. And the worst
අර
part of all of that was right next to Hindu college, I think there is a Cargills. අපේ අර මඩ වෙච්ච ගඳ ගහන මඩත් එක්ක කට්ටිය කෙලින්ම අර කාගිස් that entire Cargills went from white to brown under
Sira,
2 hours.
honestly, well, honestly, bro. Shit, why didn't they had to
My
refurnish the entire
god.
building.
I mean, yeah, the only things that we used the stove for because we had to bring a gas cooker at the end of the day.
Yeah, we had
I
to
think
do.
the only thing that we actually did was tea. Because I
Honestly, yeah,
remember,
no.
I
And then
can
we used to.
remember.
So I think for the last few days, when it stopped raining. I did like so this was around day 3 or 4. So what we used to do was, as I remember, we used to cook in the campsite because by then we had cleaned the entire place and all of that. That was we had to do it. Okay, so we used to come to the campsite early in the morning, clean and everything, and then go back, cook lunch, serve them again, come back, clean and all of that. That camp, I think I never got to take part in any skill or arm activities. Okay, that entire
Oh, yes,
going
yes.
zip line and all of that. I didn't
My
even
god,
know
I
where they were,
forgot that
man.
word. What a what's
Okay.
in it? Skill or
ස්කිල්ලෝ රාවනේ අඩ අයික සමාවද සටිෆිකෙට් හොද මන් දන්නෙත් නැව කොහෙ තිබ්බ කියලා හිටිය
Ravindu sir, කොහෙන් හරි certificate ටුස්සන් ආවා බං
අයියෝ
වීඩෝ.
man.
We
Bro,
barely
but bro,
completed some of the activities, but then we still got the
honestly,
certificate. That's
bro,
the best part
honestly.
about it.
Because we actually, that camp was, I think, the most responsible one we had. Like, we had to take care of everything. Like, literally everything. We were the ones who were running the camp, except for the admin stuff and all. And, because Pankaj and them, they were,
But
handling the
again,
admin stuff. But actually,
yeah,
that was
again,
one of the best experience we had. That was one of the most
definitely.
memorable camps I had. And out of all the camperies, that was the best campery we have had.
One of. I mean,
One of
low
it.
key though, I would still rate my 2017 camping experience good because
Yeah.
I because of the whole cooking experience. Because that was the moment I was trusted with cooking. I can remember Akila. Yeah, he's the one who taught me to properly cut a mullet and fry it. And then I can remember I was frying that fish that day until like 7 in the no until 3 o'clock in the morning. The instructors didn't want, obviously they are not going to come inside the tent sensitive to multiple
Yeah.
tawaya
Cover
udani
it.
dagana. Yes, and then I'm every half and I'm coming with a plate of fried fish there.
And the researcher was sitting, he was sleeping on the pantry side, in that kitchen. Like there was
Yes,
this
yes.
top shelf.
On that yes, on the
Top
top
shelf,
shelf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God,
yes,
what
I
the
think
times, no?
that was quite the experience to be very fair, and we actually did a great job. And at the end of the day, I brought a different bunch of skills to us. My goodness,
Same, man, same.
you
I
can't say
think
no.
actually, bro. And also, the other stuff, the DC hike and, venture beds and all of that. Because I had to go through them during the latter part of scouting, like with presidents and all of that. Even those stuff, I remember I went on the venture badge with Abel. I'm talking about scouting, okay? Like, so
Yeah.
even that was like so much of memories to me. So, we used to like, so I think we were supposed to reach there by around 6 o'clock, and then at around 5:30, so we were just, we had like an entire halfway to go there. Okay, so what we did was we took a tuk-tuk and then we went, and somehow we have to, so somehow for the report we need to take the bearings and all, right? And it was a very, what do I say? That road was, super curvy and all. Okay, so we had to like, take bearings every 5 minutes, like every 5 minutes, meters. So what we did was, we were like, forget about it and all, and we were, when after the entire hike and everything was done, we used to like, come back. I mean, we once, met, and then we were trying to do the report. So, I mean, there was this entire section, we didn't have any single bearing. Okay, what time and also what we did was we just put bogus data. And the bearings, what we did was, we just took some, we just kept the protractor on the Google map, section. And then, we were like trying to, oh my God, okay, okay, this and that. Okay, that's how we got the bearings, bro. Oh my
Oh,
God.
my this bugaboo, he used to protect us. I did that
So,
with
so what?
the.
I mean, we were planning to start the hike. We were supposed to actually, like, ideally, we were planning to start the hike at around 8 o'clock. Okay. By the time we met at the starting point, it was around 11 o'clock. Okay. So we think, okay, so we had to, carry around 20 kilos and all. And for the first day, itself, we had to walk around 18 kilometers. So I think Abhay was like, I was like, Abhay, can we make it on time? He was like, no, no, don't worry, bro. We'll walk faster, faster. Like, pack gya aaj kilometer tulak kar दिया Okay,
No,
walking,
I think
walking.
again, I think that it brought a different sense, and I mean, we
Of
enjoyed
course,
it.
man.
You know, we
Honestly,
at the
bro.
end of the day,
No,
we
honestly,
enjoyed it.
man. Actually, I mean, yes, maybe the journey was, full of ups and downs. More than most part, it was downs. But then that's what actually brought us here. I don't think, if
Exactly.
it wasn't for scouting, we won't be having this conversation.
Definitely. Quite
Yeah,
certainly. Definitely.
quite
Yeah.
certainly.
I should ask you another question. So
Yeah, but
between the person that we knew in 2021 or 2022 to be precise when we left school versus the
yeah.
person that is sitting in front of me right now, what has happened within the stretch of time that people actually haven't really known, if you want to say something like that?
So I think after I left prep, I went to college. College, the thing is, I couldn't take part in any of the activities, not even scouting. Because one thing was I live in Malave, and then college is in Mount Lavinia, so I had to like travel around 25 kilometers one way. So that actually like restricted me from committing. for the most of the extracurriculars there. I managed to do them, like, for example, something like Interact, UN, Scouting also to a minor extent, but then I couldn't commit. So if I compare my prep experience with college experience, it's like head and tail. Because, prep,
Drastic. It's quite drastic.
it's
It's quite different.
drastic. It's a massive difference. And also the other thing was that during college time, we were more focused on, getting our A levels right. Especially, you and me, we both know the feeling when you're doing it further. How is it? Okay.
Where I am
FP2.
not gonna speak. I don't
Yeah,
want to
let's not
speak
talk
about
about
it.
A levels. Let's not talk about A levels, okay? Because
It was 2 years ago for a good reason.
of
Okay,
course.
we moved
See,
on.
honestly, but I think during A level time, the fun we had was quite different. Like, so I mean during A level time only, like, I met Vidush, Sanitu, Nadita, and all of them, and that experience was something else. Like it was much different to the friendships I had in prep.
Prep.
Yeah, and also even the friendships we had. So because we managed to, keep contact and all of that because we were
Yeah.
in the same physics class and everything.
The
Okay.
the whole part of Aditya's birthday party. My
Yeah, honestly,
goodness.
wow. Honestly. And but like, it was just so half of them were from college, and then it was you and Kenura, and then there was Tisat.
Okay.
Okay, Tisat was
Yes.
completely out of the picture. Okay, and somehow we got along so well, like
Everyone got
so
along
so
so
well.
well.
Everyone got along so well, man. It was like
It was like it was meant to happen or something like that.
seriously, but I think we knew each other forever. Okay,
Honestly. And I mean,
Hon-
even up to date, like my last episode was with Sunny though. It happens thanks to
yeah.
you.
Honestly, man, like so Kenura got to know about Nadina, through my birthday. Okay,
Hmm.
and the all the Sunday drives, I mean, which I couldn't attend for the most part, but like all the Sunday drives and everything that all happened because of that. So
Yeah, definitely. It's
yeah,
crazy.
so
It's
if
like a
I come
canon event. That birthday
honestly,
was a major canon event in mine for me and Ken, to be very fair.
yeah, same bro. I mean, until that, except for the prep guys, you knew me, and then who else was from prep? Dinet, Ramite,
Shavin.
Shavin was not there unfortunately,
Shavin,
but
okay.
other than that, everyone else was new. You knew Vidal because we came to the same physics class.
No, yes, Vidul,
Uh,
yes.
yeah, and then other than that, everyone else, we were like completely unknown to
Yes,
each
yes, I
other.
still remember. We had like a practice that day at school because we were supposed to
Yeah,
fly to Thailand by like a month or two later. We came to your place. You were playing cricket in the backyard, and when cricket
and then Ikabadan, I can see a
pass.
car coming, and Ikabadan Honda gave up. I was like, who? Because I couldn't recognize the car, and Ikabadan, why you bike how the came there?
My God, yes, yes. I was in the passenger seat. Wagonar,
Yeah, you were the
yeah.
you were Annar, Vagannar, you were the passenger princess, sorry though.
Yes, yes.
I
Of
don't, yeah,
course,
so I
I'm
don't,
always passenger princess.
I don't, so yeah, but like, when I look back, the prep and, college experiences is like, totally different to me. But I think it was very unique in its own way, and I'm
Both of
quite
it is.
happy.
Both of it is
Yeah,
just.
even
Even
I
for
think
me
my
as well.
exactly. So I think your version during AIS is completely different to prep.
Quite very, very different.
Yeah,
Very
I know.
different.
But like I think it all happened to a reason. So and the fact that what I'm really thankful about is, despite that, we were like, spending a lot of years apart, yet we have this friendship and we managed to
It's
like,
it's
catch up and
it's
all of that.
almost it's been just over 4 years now since
Honestly, bro,
because we
honestly.
wrote our O levels in May in
Yeah, in
2022.
2022. And that was also in the middle of chaos, right? We didn't have school, we didn't have current, we didn't have petrol,
That
we
is
had
when
nothing. Uh,
that was peak Sri Lanka, guys.
That was peak Sri Lanka. That was peak
That
Sri Lanka.
that was when Mr. President was kicked out of the country.
Sriram, oh my god, that was peak Sri Lanka. Really?
Oh
Oh my
god,
god, bro.
petrol crisis. I can
But
still remember the day before my history paper. I was in the car, I was in the car with my mom with my history book. The day before the
same,
history
bro. So
paper.
day before I started my first O-level paper, that was I think religion में मुनि मरा. So we start the O-level and like
Hmm.
didn't you first अर पांच समाधान मिला इधर आइला इधर इतिहास मदद करला इधर सिंगल मदद करला ඊට පස්සේ
Ah,
අර ඔක්කොම
single,
අධික
single, toilet tag
ආවෝ
anyway.
අපිට ටොයිලට් එකක්.
අපිට මෙසි කිලයක් ටයිලෙට්
අපිට අපිට ටොයිලට් එකක්. Oh my God, man. And Majan, you can remember the Vichara scene, right? Haridhar. All of us like, okay, these are the Vicharas that are coming, and in the paper, some complete jack
everyone
shit.
predicted
Eh?
everything and it
Oh
didn't
my God,
nothing came.
I remember again day before the exam, they were like, I get screenshots from everywhere. Ah, and see a Kanuvana. Haridhar. මෙන්න එන විචාර ටික. Oh my God. හරි 9 days
අර
sure.
ප්‍රෙඩික් කරපු
Okay?
නැතිම ටිකා
ආයෙ ප්‍රෙඩික්ට් කර මොන ප්‍රෙඩික්ෂන් මගේ හරිද
ප්‍රෙඩික් ඒක වෙලාක නිකන් දසුල් චානක ක්‍රිකට්
okay
ගහනවා වගේ බැට් එක යන්නේ මෙහෙ බෝලයක් කරගෙන.
සිරාඩවා I remember okay I got the paper I went through the recharge first I was like okay please be it and I was like WTA and then I looked at everyone and all of us we started clicking in
ඒක we
and
saw
then
the
and we
paper
were
we
like
were all
I remember I remember I think Dinesh Dinesh was in front of me. Who else was in my exam hall? I can't remember. Okay. And one guy was like, I can't remember exactly. And one guy was like, this? Okay. Oh my God.
my god. Yeah,
Those are
definitely
the
it was
times, bro.
well අපි ඒව ගැන කතා කරන්න බෑ. We'll
Yeah,
leave it to that
exam kata
honestly.
කරනු කරමු මචං. Exam kata කරමු.
It was
I
that
know.
was trauma on another different level. Okay, it's just
Honestly.
trauma.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to actually finish this main recording for the moment with
Uh-huh.
one more to go.
Cool.
Okay, what does it mean to you that we are
Mm-hmm.
still here? You know, like genuinely, what does this mean
Yeah.
for you now versus what it meant back then?
I would say, bro, right now, it means a lot. Way more than what we had back then. Not that I didn't value what we had back then. It's just that,
But it's now that we
you know,
understand what it is.
exactly. Now see, because back then, no matter what, yes, we had a unique bond during scouting, rugby, and all the inter stuff and everything. But then,
Everything.
we apart from that, I think we still would have had the school friendship, just coming to school, talking with each other every day and all of that.
The best
But
part, the best part out of all of that was we only shared one subject together in one class, and that was only the Buddhism
honestly,
period.
Sirad,
He
okay,
was in
not even
Sinhala
Sinhala,
medium, I
bro.
was in English medium.
Yeah, one like all. I mean, complete. I mean, it's just two different worlds. Okay, in prep, Single and English medium, the classes are like two different worlds. But then
Two
we still
different
have the
worlds.
friendship. And the thing is, what I say, it means a lot to me now is because when I look back, like half of the friendships I had, like friendship I had with some of the people in my own class, it has like dropped to pretty much zero. Like yes, I have their socials and everything, but still. There's no much of interaction. But for us, Magan, between you and me. So after prep, we both went to two different schools, right?
My God, yes.
And,
That
like it
itself.
was two different worlds and everything. But still, like it's super nice to just sit in one place and just catch up and go down the memory lane.
Catch up, talk like nothing ever happened.
Exactly. And you can talk for years. Okay, like
Genuine,
you can go through each and every moment.
you can keep
Okay?
talking about the same thing. You
Honestly,
will
bro.
laugh
I mean,
about it, and you will never.
honestly, bro. I mean, if this was not going live, I think this episode would have never ended. Okay, right?
Honestly,
But like, so that's the thing. But like, when I look back, so given and also like, we both are adults now. We both have our own lives, uni and all of that. Family and everything. And we also have our own friends. Like apart from the school friends
yeah,
we have.
definitely. Honestly, that's very true.
Like you might have your AI's friends. I also have my college friends, uni, same thing. So it's just two
But
different
I would
versions.
say we still manage to find to keep up. Somehow,
Honestly, exactly. That's
some
the
way.
whole point. Some way, somehow. Okay, so that's the
It
best
doesn't.
part I would say.
Yes. Sometimes we only talk to each other. Maybe in the worst case scenario, once a year. Worst case scenario. That's
Yes,
also.
yes, but
But
still, bro,
still,
like
there's
that excitement, that enthusiasm, and
oh
like that
yes,
chemistry, everything is still there. Okay, it has never changed. Okay,
genuinely
so.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, so I think it's, in like in a neutral standpoint, like in life, even if you're like adults and you get down to like 10 years on, like you'll be married and everything, right? So, but still, if you can just keep, you might even meet like once in probably 2 years or something, with work and all, people migrate and everything. But still, like, you just can
This is
keep
that.
this conversation.
Uh,
That's,
yeah,
I think, one of the best friendships you have had.
I've said this so many different times while recording any episode.
Yeah,
I'm almost a lot of different times there. As long as there's understanding between two people or a bunch of people, nothing can go wrong. If you understand why a
of course.
person is busy and
Absolutely.
so on.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. So, yeah, it's so, I don't have words to describe it,
Like
but like,
even
it's something.
especially, I would say this even with the people that have migrated abroad, you can get with a like you know who I'm talking about. You can have
Yeah,
one conversation tomorrow and you can catch up like nothing. Now that conversation would go for ages because yes, you haven't spoken with them very recently, but then knowing the things that the shit that we used to do. I'm saying shit.
the, I know. It was
Pure
shit,
drama.
literally.
That was
Pure drama,
that was
pure chaos.
absolute drama.
Absolute shit, bro. Oh my god. Okay. The
Cinema
prank
at
calls we
its
took,
greatest.
honestly, but the prank calls we
Because
took together and everything, okay?
because we genuinely did so many things together, actually. Even sports meet, tug of war and stuff
Sheila,
like that.
Tagobo and all of this, I mean, scouting duty and everything. I think Indoors drama was one of the best core memory
Indam's drama was
you,
quite
me, and
peak,
him has,
yes.
okay?
Hmm.
Like, we used to see, because I think at that point, like, during practice time, I think we were the only guys in school at that time, okay? Like, there
We
was
were the
no one else.
youngest there. We were the youngest
Yeah,
set
we were
of
the
people there as
youngest
well.
there. So we were in grade 9, right? We were
Yeah.
in grade 9. And like, you know, at that time, like, it was around 9 o'clock in the night, and like, there was no one, okay? And then at that time, only you get to know about the horror stories around school and all of that. So you go in the night to Fortress and all of that.
We are
Oh
going
my
on our
God.
own stealth mission.
Shikra after, okay?
Yes,
Oh
and
my God.
for your information, the person we are referring to by the person they migrated is Rushil. My goodness, bro, come
Yes,
back to
yes.
Sri Lanka
Actually,
soon.
I managed to catch up with him, and he also had a massive conversation. I think so. It was a time difference as well. For me, it was around 6 p.m. in the night, and it was 5 a.m. for him. Okay,
Yes, yes.
so
As
but
I
still,
remember
we
the
were,
I can still remember the episode I shot with him.
yeah,
I had to do it at around I can't remember. I think I did mine from my side it was like 11 o'clock in the night or so.
shit.
Yeah, but it's again we do what we have to do when we want to get
Yeah,
something done,
absolutely,
and it
man,
was quite
absolutely.
fun again. We should definitely try doing that again. So
Of
yes,
course, of
guys,
course.
we have come to the end of this part, but don't forget there's another recording coming, and that one is going to be quite interesting in its own way because this is the second episode where the guest is being given the opportunity to ask me questions, and I have no idea what he's prepared for me.
Fuck.
So
Ooh.
we'll see you on that side, guys. Thank you very much, Aditya, for making the time. We had
No
to
worries, bro. No
postpone this for
worries.
3 hours because of Sri
Because of
Lanka being
the
Sri Lanka.
shit. But again, I
Karan
think we are heading to
Kabala.
another. I think we are heading to another peak, man. So you know. මේසරේ
Definitely.
මිස්ටර් ප්‍රසිඩන්ට් මොනා අපි දන්නේ but like මේසරේ මොනා වේද කියලා but I think Sri Lanka is going through a World Cup on its own lah.
Sri Lanka World Cup. Forget
Sri
about the
Lanka World
FIFA
Cup
World
man.
Cup.
Forget about the FIFA World Cup man.
Lanka Premier
Oh, God.
League,
Lanka Premier
Volume 2.
League Volume 2.
Alright.
Oh
Alright,
my
guys.
God.
We'll see you on another recording. This is episode
See you
24. We'll
guys.
see you
Thank you
soon.
so much,
Bye
bro.
bye.
Thank you so much. See you. Bye. Bye.
Like
Bye.